Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here. Welcome back. Anyway, we are looking ahead to today's slate for the 27th of April. As normal, if you guys do go on to like the video, leave a like. I appreciate it quite a bit. And also hit that sub button as well. We will be doing NBA lineup advice videos almost every single day for you. So, it is free advice. And a lot of people have been telling me recently that they have been profiting off just watching the videos. So, yeah, definitely, stay around. You guys will definitely learn some stuff. And also, like I said, hit that sub button as well. So, yeah, hopefully you guys all did pretty good last night. Once again, it was a W for us. The screenshot is not too impressive. We will get some more screenshots throughout the day. A lot of our subs obviously went to bed. It's late. So we will definitely have a lot more screenshots on our Twitter tomorrow. So when most of you guys are watching this, check out our Twitter, and there will be a lot more screenshots of people winning a lot more money. Like I said, this is just double ups, so nothing too crazy, but this easily cashed in a lot of tournaments. I mean, every single tournament, even in like a $15, came in like 30th. In the $100, I think you came in like top 10, top 15. So, yeah, man, like I said, we're on one right now. This is another like top 3% finish, top 2% finish last night. So we scored a 334.8. Had Luca, Murray, Halberton, Tim Hardaway, Porter, Osman, Gafford, Roby, and Jokic. So it wasn't really gonna go with Luca here, but he was probable. And also, like I said, it's Sacramento. Porzingis is out. Richardson was out. So there's a couple guys out. Luka just did not look good. Only had 40, unfortunately. DeJounte Murray, awesome, man. He had 60. Halberton, a solid. Once again, I went Tim Hardaway here because he was in the starting lineup. An easy 23.4. I think he was only like 38, 3,900. So that's easy value. I was telling you guys about Porter. I loved him. Chetty, once again, he started. Gafford, oh, man, dude. This guy in the first 2 minutes had 4 points and one rebound. And I'm like, all right, this guy's going to go off. He's only like 10% owned. And then the dude gets two fouls, and they don't play him until like the third or fourth quarter. And I'm like, dude. And he still finished with 15.8. So it could have been almost a takedown night if Gafford didn't get in foul trouble. They didn't play him at all for the rest of the first half, and then barely at all even in the second half. So it sucks for sure. This guy easily was going for 25, 30 fancy points. I could have got an extra 10 or 10 or 15 from him easily, almost first place takedown. So it sucks what happened to him, but still, the fact that he got 15 and we still scored a 334 tells you how powerful that lineup was. I went with Roby, did not mention him in my video at all. Kind of looked into it a lot more, and he wasn't looking too bad. Not the greatest matchup, but I was surprised his ownership was actually pretty high. And then Jokic really wasn't that great either. So the two big boys for 11K did not really do much, but still scored a 334. And as you see here in the 50-50s, very, very easily won. And like I said, in everything else, in all the other tournaments, double ups, everything like that, it cashed absolutely everywhere. So over here, as you guys can see, if you guys want to get in, here is everything that you guys need to know. We'd love to have you. Like I said, we are absolutely killing it for NBA. If you guys have been watching the videos the last couple days, you have seen that we have been absolutely killing it. So this is an absolute steal right here. Um, Honestly, like I said, people signed up last night and they already made their season pass money back in one night. So very easy right now. MLB once again was a W as well. Played some 50-50s on this one. Finally got a screenshot for you guys. Scored a 133.5. Like I said, this one came in 9th out of 100 in 50-50, so it was a pretty easy cash over there as well. Even with our pitcher only getting 30, he usually gets like 50, 60. So yeah, man, both sports are killing it. Like I said, right here is everything that you guys need to know. All you need to do hit that Twitter right down there below. Sorry, hit that link right down there below. Click that link, message us. We'll get you guys set up. Like I said, we are absolutely killing it right now. Come join. You guys are definitely missing out. Like I said, a lot of subs easily made their sub back within one night last night. All right, let's go get into it. Looking pretty good here on this slate as well. So we got Portland and Indiana in this one. We got Brogdon, Lillard. We got Levert, McCollum. Sabonis is still going to be out. Honestly, all four of these guys, Brogdon, Lillard, Levert, and McCollum, they're all in play for me. I give the slight edge to Brogdon here because he's been on one and he has a lot more need to score here than Lillard does. Lillard still has to score, but at least he has a little bit of help around him. Levert, Brogdon has Levert, but Brogdon's looking pretty good. Lillard may have a little less ownership here, and he looked half decent in his last game, 23, 6, and 5. So honestly, either one of those guys, I do think Brogdon carries a little bit more ownership. And then same thing here, Levert or McCollum. McCollum's a little bit cheaper. He's been up and down as well. Plays pretty big minutes. Like I said, only bad thing with him, he doesn't get a ton of rebounds or anything like that. And then you got Levert, another guy. I think he has a little bit more upside since he gets a couple more rebounds and assists than McCollum. So all four of those guys are easily in play. And once again, man, I told you guys about him last time. And if he's starting again, Edmund Sumner, dude's looking solid, man. At 5'5", if he's starting again, got to put him in there. 32 and 33. Like I said, check the lineup, make sure he's starting. If he is a solid play. Then we got this dude again. Like I said, I don't want to mess his name up, so I'm not going to say anything. 5'6", still a solid cash game play. At a 5'6", 25, 30 is probably what he's going to get in this one. And I think that's it. That's what I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, another guy to look at is Jurasov Nurk here. Nurk's looking pretty good. Not playing massive minutes, but very productive in his minutes. And I've told you before, Indiana really doesn't have a center right now, so we got to be looking at Nurk. So Nurk, all four of these guys, as I mentioned, and then Edmund Sumner, and then obviously this guy over here. So you could easily stack 3-4 of these guys. Should be a pretty good one. OKC Boston. I'm intrigued to see what Boston does with their starting lineup. Should get the lineup before lock. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one here. So Tatum and Kemba Walker are both out. So guys like Pritchard, sorry, he's not looking too bad. Still kind of all over the place. $4,300 though. He'll be popular if he starts. Marcus Smart. I got to look at Jaylen Brown. Other guys, I don't mind. If Robert Williams is out again, don't mind taking a little bit of a flyer with Tristan Thompson here. Should play about 30 minutes in this one at $4,400. Like I said, they're not going to have Tatum. And if they don't have Williams, they don't really have any bigs down there that are, that can really help him out. I guess they can go with, where is he? Is he even on the team? Grant Williams, I guess he can help out at the power forward position a little bit. I'm not going to play him, but basically Thompson is going to, be half decent, I think, in this one. So that's what we're looking at there. Like I said, I think, for obvious reasons, Boston should be relatively chalky. Milwaukee and Charlotte, we'll have to see how this one goes. Could be a blowout or could be relatively safe. Close or blowout. If it's close, obviously Terry's going to have to come into play, same as PJ Washington. Definitely those guys aren't a must-have, but they're, I think, lower-owned, high-ish upside value-ish plays in tournaments. Miles Bridges, half decent. Like I said, Bridges and Washington are kind of priced where they're going to be, so not a ton of value with them. Don't mind looking at Giannis here. I'm not too afraid of the interior defense of Charlotte, so I think he could easily get to the rim, get some easy free throws, even though he's not the greatest free throw shooter. But I do like him. Middleton, Jabal card play, boomer and bust here. Like I said, he's just all over the place. Kind of like Ingram, right? Scores a lot, but doesn't really do anything else. So, I mean, if you want to, not a great matchup for him, but Bridges is doing a lot better overall, so you could look at him. So, Middleton's but I think you can easily go get a couple small forwards in this game. Brooklyn and Toronto should be an absolute banger in this one. Irving, Durant both in play. Durant should have a little limited minutes in this one, but Irving's looking good. Fred let us down, man. I didn't play him, but I was really high on him, and 8, 5, and 6 just didn't do anything. I think you can still go back to the well on this one, but man, he looked terrible against Cleveland, unfortunately. OG's looking good. Kevin, like I said, minutes probably about 30 in this one. Griffin, okay. Siakam's a little overpriced at 9-1, and that's basically it. So I'm looking at Irving, looking at Fred. Still go to the well with him. Fred, Durant, and OG Anunoby is who I'm looking at there. Minnesota and Houston in this one. John Wall is going to miss the rest of the season with a hamstring, so about 2.5 weeks. He is done for the rest of the year. Yeah, man, right here, this is gold right here. $6,400. Hopefully he plays here on a back-to-back, which I think he should. D'Angelo Russell. This guy is playing pretty good at 6'4". I mean, that's pretty cheap especially against one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, they both suck, but Houston's defense terrible. So D'Angelo, Anthony Edwards, both these guys should have banger games. I'd go lean towards Russell because he's a little bit cheaper. Kevin Porter is going to be coming back after, I think, COVID. So COVID protocols. Didn't play for a while, but like I said, Houston doesn't have anyone. So I expect him to still play about 30 to 33 minutes in this one. At 5'6", another solid option. Christian Wood's back. Don't mind him against Minnesota. Had one day off, but should be back at it. 40-45 from Christian Wood at only 7-7. Kelly. He's okay. I liked him obviously against Denver. Should go back to about 24, 25 minutes. He's okay, but 6K is not really worth enough for an okay play. Towns could be in a favorable matchup here. Hasn't really been that great, but I could easily see a breakout game here against a really crap defense in Houston. Moving on, last game is Dallas and Golden State. We'll have to see if Luka plays. Like I said, man, the last 2 games, he's looked tired. Shots not that great at all. Turnovers are at 6 and 4 in the last 2. So, I mean, as I mentioned yesterday, they've been playing a ton of games. The 21st, 22nd, 24th, 26th, and then the 27th. Dude's probably a little tired. So we'll have to see if they play him. If he does, I don't know, man. I mean, he's still a good play. It's Luka, but that's a ton of games to be playing back to back to back to back, So, you got Curry at 9-7, should be relatively popular. If Luka's out, Brunson once again, Tim Hardaway, still not a bad play at 3-9. Another guy that I don't think a lot of people have, Andrew Wiggins. He's been up and down, but half decent at 6-6, definitely worth a look. Kelly kind of let us down last time out, but still, I don't mind him. I'll have to see how many of these Golden State guys. If Luka's out, I don't know how many of these Golden State guys I'm going to have. Obviously, Luka playing makes it a little bit more competitive. Then we got Dorian Finney at 5-3, more of cash game play here. I'm personally not crazy high on him. Draymond's looking pretty good, but I'm not going to pay 7-5. Juan Tarasco Anderson, don't mind him. 25 and 31 minutes here at $4,100, 24 and 20 points. If you get you 22, 23, that is a solid, cheap $4,100 guy that could get you some help for sure. And then Powell, Willie Cauley, as I mentioned, these guys flip flop minutes, so I'm not really going to mess with them at all. All right, let's go pick some guys for you. Let's see what we got. So yeah, man, like I said, if Edmond starts, I'm gonna put him in there. I really do like Irving. If you can't afford him, Brogdon's in a really solid spot as well. Like I said, make sure Edmond's starting. He should start. But just keep that one in mind. Over here, like I said, you got Smart and Wiggins and Russell. All these guys are really good spots. I'd expect Smart to get more of the ownership, but I'm gonna go Russell right there. And all these guys kind of suck. So you can spend up for Levert, or you can go to Smart or Wiggins, go mid-range, or you can spend up, like I said, for Levert or Fred or McCollum. Whatever works for your guys is lineup. And then over here, like I said, Durant's not in a bad spot. Only played 28 minutes, but as we know with this dude, he can go off in limited minutes. He has not been playing a ton of minutes, but he could go off. But 9-7's a little much. Brown should get high usage at 8-1. Then we got Edwards, OG, definitely like both those guys. Then you got this guy, Porter. I'd probably go Porter, a little bit higher usage rate. Depending on if he has a minutes restriction, I don't think we'll get worried, but probably would consider him a little bit more, like I said, a little bit more usage. And then over here, really don't mind Christian Wood at 7-7. You could go back to the well with Roby, didn't play a ton of minutes. If you need to save some salary, Anderson is in a good spot. That gives you a 7K. Then, like I said, you can go to Towns if you want. I think this could be a breakout spot, but he has not been looking great at all. But like I said, take it on Houston. This could easily be a 50-60 burger for Towns. But he could also get you 35-40. We got Nurk at 8-2. I'm liking that value. And like I said, I don't mind looking at Tristan Thompson at 4-4 either. I do think he should get relatively good-ish usage. A little worried about his foul trouble, but I could see about 25 to 27 from Thompson in this one if Robert Williams is not playing. So Yeah, man, should be a good one. Like I said, a couple spin up spots for you guys at point guard, shooting guard to be a little bit different from people, and a couple small forwards as well. So, yeah, man, looking forward to it tonight. Once again, like I said, it was a really good night for us last night. Check back later on today for some more screenshots from everybody. A little bit more impressive money wise screenshots. So, like I said, those will be available a little bit later. So, yeah, like I said, right here. If you guys want to get in, here is everything you guys need to know. All you need to do is message us on our Twitter. We'll get you guys set up right away, and you guys will be able to play in today's slate if we, if you guys get signed up. So come join us. Like I said, definitely am stoked about it. We are absolutely on one for both sports. Hit us up. Like I said, a lot of people that signed up yesterday literally made their money back in one day. So come on, try us out. So, all right, guys, that's it. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it quite a bit. We'll see you guys a little bit later on.